Hi guys, welcome in, welcome back, welcome to my channel. I am Lisa and this is North Star Energy Healing. Today is Monday, November 18th. We are just out of that full supermoon in Taurus. Energies are still around. That was about 3 days ago. So I hope you're all doing well. This morning, as I was meditating, I didn't sleep very well last night. I woke up every 2 hours and I was really tired this morning. So I just got right up and took a shower just to wake myself up. And I didn't do my normal routine that I do. I was just too tired to do it. And sometimes the energies with these moons, that's what happens to us. We get have sleepless nights or restlessness and things like that. So I guess that's what was affecting me. There wasn't really any particular reason why I think I kept waking up. But at any rate, I came in once I got all that situated. I came in and used my singing bowl, my drum, my clearing tingsa bells, and just got the message, take your pen and paper and write, which I've never had that message from my guides before, but they did bring through a message here. I don't know what the title of this is going to be. Probably Spirit has a message for you because that's how it felt to me, that this is a message for anyone who comes across it. If you're watching this, you're meant to hear it for whatever reason. So the message that came through, I just started writing and it just came in. So you are not alone. You are a spiritual being. You have love to give. Connect to your heart. Earth is hard when your soul has to be squeezed into this human body because your soul is so big and limitless and endless. You are making a difference. Remember It's a Wonderful Life, that movie? We can't see how we are touching people from our human perspective. We must trust that we are doing the work we are meant to do as a friend, a lover, a sister, a brother, a son, a daughter, a grandparent, even a coworker, or simply walking around or driving around or shopping or wherever we are. Remember that your light of your soul radiates out from you. So whatever you're doing, that light is present and you are giving it out. It's a soul to soul thing. Another person's soul or higher self can feel your energy and frequency. So after that, they guided me towards, which I've only used these once before, the postcards from Spirit, which fit really well. I thought it was, after I got through all this, I was like, oh yeah, they said Spirit messages. This is by Colette Baron Reed. I have 3 of her decks. This is a very unusual deck, but it's pretty cool as well. So it's a postcard from Spirit, okay? So after I did all that writing and the meditating and the drumming and all, this is the message that came with the postcard. Dear you, check in occasionally with yourself about your motives behind actions you plan on taking, especially when you have an end game in mind. Is the source of your motivation desire or entitlement? Maybe you're drawn to a certain path because you think it will bring you a feeling related to the outcome you seek, like safety or wholeness. Know that you will see a reflection in the outer world of the motive that drives you forward. Do you need a motive? Can you simply be pulled in the direction your soul calls you, toward joy, discovery, growth, or adventure? Participating in something compelling and meaningful without trying to define it? If you can step forward, surrendered to whatever Spirit has in store for you, you will be amazed at how things turn out. Check your motives, then hand them over to Spirit. Everybody here wants the best for you. Life loves you more than you know. So I mean, I'm always amazed at my guides. I'm never surprised at how they tie things together. Our message about you're not alone, you're a spiritual being, and this message of surrendering to spirit. Surrender your motives. Surrender a focus on the outcome. I know I myself have trouble with that sometimes. I think, well, if I do this, then that's going to be the result. And maybe I need to step back. We all need to step back and surrender to spirit, surrender to the flow, right? So then they pointed me toward the Soul's Journey lesson cards by James Van Praagh. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. And the message that I got when I pulled that card was we don't need to think that our path, our life, our journey needs to look like someone else's. I know that I personally do have a problem with this sometimes, looking at other YouTubers and listening to them and thinking, how do they have 2,000, 10,000, 300,000 subscribers? Why can't I get there? And as I've said before, my guides always remind me, your messages are getting to the people who need them. So don't focus on that. That is an example of me focusing on an end game or an outcome, right? And what I need to do is just settle into what I'm doing and what I'm guided to do on my path and trust that the universe will use me the way that I am needed, right? So the next card was from the Gordon Smith Healing deck, and it's Lost but Not Alone. Lost but never alone, excuse me. Lost but never alone. That was the first words in the automatic writing. You are not alone. Thank you, Spirit, so much for tying this in. This is a number 13, which is 4. That's stability or stagnation. Lost but never alone. Beautiful, beautiful cards. The purple and blue energy there, right? Okay. Wisdom of the Oracle, another Colette Baron read. And it just looks like this reading is going to be a reminder that Spirit is with you. Your guides are with you. Your ancestors are with you. And sometimes we get very, we do sometimes feel lost. Like, what am I doing? I say that to myself sometimes. What am I even doing? Why am I doing this? What is the, but Spirit just motivates me to come back again and again and again and do what they are guiding me and leading me to do. Chop wood. This is the finding, I can't believe that just came out so quick and like that. I believe this is finding something to do with the mundane. This is a 42, which is a 6. It's something to do with the everyday. Nothing, nothing specific is needed. The Oracle's face is in the broom. Being grounded in everyday experience. Right, humility. Being grounded in your everyday experience. Because, like we said, in Spirit, thank you so much, it was saying that you are touching people with anything that you're doing. Walking, driving, shopping, whatever you're doing, your soul and spirit, your frequency and vibration is making a difference to someone. There are times when the big dream is meant to lie dormant in your consciousness so that you can pay attention to the simple chores of your life. Consider why pruning a tree is the forerunner of delighting in the beautiful blooms when it is in full blossom. The mundane act of pulling off dead leaves, watering the soil, then leaving it to let nature take its course is an important step in manifestation. Taking your attention away from your goal. Oh my gosh, Spirit, thank you so much. This is just what all these messages were saying. That's what the postcard from Spirit was saying. Sorry, okay. Taking your attention away from your goal brings you into a state of receptivity. This is the deeper purpose for releasing attachment. When you engage in everyday tasks in a meditative, contemplative way, you clear your energy to receive your aha moment. which brings you ever closer to what you seek. I'm just blown away sometimes by the messages that Spirit can tie together. It makes me feel very emotional because we forget how powerful our soul is, how powerful a being we are. We forget, right? We need to remember this. We need to remember this. Oh my gosh. Okay, Spirit, what deck would you like me to use? What deck would you like me to use? Angel Wisdom. Okay. Angel Wisdom Tarot. All right, Spirit. This deck has a lot of meanings in the cards. From connections to angels, to numbers, to... It's just got a lot of different things. I love this deck. It's a beautiful deck. It can lead to sometimes a longer reading. I do have to go to work today, unfortunately, outside the home. I wish I could just do this, but I can't focus. That is my goal, but I can't focus on it. I have to stick with the chopped wood. I have to do what I need to do each day and trust, right? I have to trust. Oh my gosh, these cards are slippery today. Okay, I hope you're all doing well. It's a little bit rainy here today, but we really do need rain. We may have some breaks of sunshine later today, which would be fantastic. I have some errands to do. Let me know how it is, where you are. What's the weather like? Where are you watching from? I love comments. My 400 subscribers giveaway video went up on, when was that? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. On Thursday, and no one has put an emoji in there so far. If you want a free reading with me, go over there and put an emoji in, because right now there is no competition. If you would like a free reading with me, just go over to that it says giveaway. 2 lucky winners will get a free reading. It's had 27 views, but apparently nobody wants a free reading. Well, that's okay. You know what? I'm just doing what Spirit tells me to do. If nobody wants one, that's okay. Maybe it's not the right time. And the right person who is supposed to get the reading maybe will be the only one to put in an emoji. So go ahead and find that if you'd like it. Am I? Okay. What is that? The 8 of Pentacles reversed. Somebody's not working on something that they should be working on. Okay. I don't usually read reversals, but Spirit will tell me, and they want that one in reverse. Okay, that's fine. So there may be something that you need to be working on. They're saying, yeah, working on yourself, working on your meditation, working on being quiet. Yeah, I get it. So the 8 of Pentacles would be doing things, right? The 8 of Pentacles would be a human doing, not a human being. Thank you, Spirit. So they want you to focus on just being. Focus on just being. Being in each moment. And that is the Ace of Swords. Truth. Sword of Truth. Find your truth in your solace. Thank you, Spirit. I don't know who that came from. Find your truth. Find your truth in your solace. 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. More truth. More truth. More truth. We'll pull this together in a few minutes once I know that they've given us the cards they want. Yeah. Okay, let me give it another shuffle. This deck is a little bit thick to shuffle for my small hands. Okay. All right. Three of Swords, Knight of Wands, and the Moon. All right, let's take these and we'll see if they want us to go anywhere else with it. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Moon. Okay. Okay, Spirit. Spirits, angels, guides, what is the message? Okay. So the message that I gave you about this reversed Eight of Pentacles is that's what it is. Instead of focusing on the goal and working, you need to focus on you, have some solace, have some quiet, right? So if it was upright, it's learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor, attention to detail and skilled work that you love. This is stop. They're giving me this old thing of stop, look, and listen. That's a crossing the street thing. You know, when you were a little kid, they taught you that. Stop, look, listen, then cross the street. So stop, look, listen, then go forward. Okay? Yeah. Yes. Okay. The Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. I love this picture because it reminds me of how King Arthur would pull Excalibur out of the stone, right? The sword in the stone, the crown, the butterfly, blue butterfly on his shoulder. There's blue in the hilt of the sword. It's kind of a snowy, cold looking, Brilliant ideas that may need refinement. Overcoming obstacles with faith that everything will work out. Yeah. So this is the having faith. Remember? Having faith, believing, trusting. Communicate clearly and concisely with yourself. That's what Spirit is giving me. Be honest with yourself, right? Sometimes we don't like to admit that we're... Hold on a second. Sorry. Okay, sorry about that. That was my husband calling, just to say he loves me. He does that. So lucky. I'm really lucky. Okay, and next card is the Seven of Pentacles. And it shows her in her garden, and she's looking at the flowers, the things that she's done, the things that she's made. Look at the little bird on the can, on the watering can. It's so cute. I love this deck. It's absolutely beautiful. So seeds well planted. So we plant a seed and we don't stand there staring at the seed waiting for it to grow, right? We plant the seed and trust that the earth, the sun, the rain is going to do its job. And this ties beautifully into this reading. We've planted the seeds. We need to let it grow. We need to let Spirit and the universe work, right? Efforts or investments that will be rewarded in the future. Trust, again, that it will come in divine timing, right? The need for patience. Oh my gosh, Spirit, this is wonderful. This is a time for resting and planning for the future. And it can be also unnecessary worry. Again, not worrying about it, right? We've planted the seeds, we've meditated, we've put it out into the universe. And again, they're telling me that I need to stress to you all that meditation does not have to be, a lot of times meditation, if you're listening to guided meditation, which I sometimes do, is, oh, you're by a stream, you're this, you're in a meadow, da, da, da. When I am using my singing bowl, I'm not necessarily thinking about anything but using my singing bowl, right? That's meditation. when I'm drumming. That's meditation. It doesn't have to be any specific thing for you. If you play an instrument, if you draw, if you just like to sit on your porch and gaze out at your yard, that's meditating. What it is not thinking about your lists of things to do. Meditation is just being in a state of being, whatever that may be, right? I sometimes cannot just sit in quiet meditation. I have to do something like a singing bowl or a drum or listen to water and nature sounds. I can't just sit there and quiet and meditate. My mind is too active. So anyway, how did I get out on that? I don't know. A time for resting and planning for the future. So this is not doing, right? This is being, okay? Again, tying in. And then we have another blue butterfly. Blue butterfly, maybe that means something to some of you, because we have the blue butterfly in the Ace of Swords and we have the blue butterfly in the Queen of Swords. More than one. She's surrounded by blue, 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 okay? That's the throat chakra, right? What are we saying to ourselves? Just like that, my throat gets all yucky. What are we saying? What are we repeating? What are we telling ourselves? Swords are communication, thoughts, words, speaking, right? What are we saying? She has a lot. Her throne is covered in blue butterflies. Does that mean something to someone? Okay, brilliant, experienced, humorous, judgmental. Releasing situations or people that no longer serve you. Yeah, the situation of the goal, right? Releasing the goal and just trusting and believing, right? You've planted the seeds already. Seeing the humor in difficult situations, focusing on your career, divorced or unmarried individuals. I don't know. I've never had that with the Queen of Swords, divorced or unmarried individuals. I don't know what that could possibly mean. That's kind of a strange thing. But I'm just looking. So so Spirit just said this Queen of Swords can represent when you are not in a partnership, like you're not married, right? Or you're divorced, right? She can represent you. She can be. So for those of you out there that are single by however means, she is your representation. And look at her. She is very confident, right? She is very, typically the Queen of Swords is a very, I don't want to say cutthroat, but straightforward, pulling no punches. In this deck, she's depicted as this beautiful, peaceful person on her throne of butterflies. I like that. It's a little bit different than most decks. And then you have the Three of Swords, and you see this angel holding the hand of this young person with the heart there. Great sadness that will heal in time. Let go of the past, right? And again, we could have sadness that we haven't accomplished the goals, or we're not where we think we should be or thought we would be. Thank you, Spirit. We need to let go of that, right? Personal growth that comes from challenges. Yeah. Challenges, like, are you challenged to even meditate or be or stop doing? Are you somebody like me who feels like, oh, if I sit down and put my feet up, then I constantly feel guilty, like I have to be doing something? I struggle with that. Do you struggle with that? We need to get out of that, right? Healing of misunderstandings and being there for those in need. We need to be there for our own selves, right? For our own souls, right? We need to be there for ourselves. We need to take the time to stop doing and just be. I know it sounds like a broken record, but obviously somebody needs to hear this, And this is a very bluish green message, right? Lots of blues. And the chop wood is kind of a muted color because it's just simply being. It's just doing the mundane everyday things and having joy in that. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Sometimes when I don't feel like cleaning my house, I will say to myself, thank God I have floors to vacuum. Thank God I have tables to dust. Thank you that I have dishes to wash and that I had food that made my dishes dirty. I know it seems weird, but sometimes I do that just to remind myself, you know what? Maybe there are plenty of people who don't have what I have and I need to be grateful. Okay. Knight of Fire, Knight of Wands. This knight is charging across the desert. Riding a horse across the desert. The wand is planted with flowers growing. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless. What did we talk about in the beginning? That I've been feeling restless, and I was asking, have you been feeling restless? Yeah. Events requiring action. Trust your instincts. So this could be mundane things that are requiring action, and you don't really feel like doing it, but it needs to be done, right? Stay focused, and it could be also a passionate relationship. So what Spirit is giving me is that this message is for people that are not in a relationship, people that are alone, divorced, single, what have you, and people that are also in a passionate relationship. This is for everyone. This message is for all of us, right? All of us spiritual beings having an earth experience. The moon. This can be a Pisces card. This is the only card that represents a sign, okay? Listen to your intuition and pay attention to signs from the divine. Yeah. Yes. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. Okay. Again, this is the same message of just letting go, letting it be, trusting that what you've planted will come to fruition, right? Chop wood. Okay. Remember the messages that you are not alone. You are a spiritual being. You have love to give, right? And this message from Spirit saying, don't be goal oriented, right? You just put out your intention. You've planted the seeds, and that's fine. It will come. The Judgment. I understand that everyone has their unique path. Stop comparing yourself to other people who are maybe on the path that you're striving to be on, because your path will be different. Your path will be different. And that second message, you're lost, but you're never alone. Or you may be lost, but you're never alone. Lost, but never alone. Let me see if there's anything else that Spirit wants to bring out of that. Lost, but never alone. I do love the beautiful card. The purple and blues of this reading are really standing out. Blues and purples, and then all those blue butterflies, the blue in the background of that. Blue. I mean, there's a lot of blue. Maybe some of you are feeling blue and you need to just get out of it, right? It's hard. If someone says, oh, come on, snap out of it, everything's fine. When we may not feel like that on the inside, right? We may not feel like everything is fine. We may feel lost or long for our starseed home, right? There might be times in this world when you feel a great distance between yourself and others, and the sinking feeling of loneliness brings you down. This is the perfect moment to call on your spirit guide and ask if you can know them better. Your guide will have been waiting for this moment and will be happy to connect with you in meditation. And remember, you do it however you do it, however it feels comfortable. Ask if you can receive a personal sign or sensation that will only occur when your guide is close to you or is acknowledging a question of yours. Yeah, you can ask for a specific thing. It can be anything. You can say, I want my left ear to ring, or I want to see a white feather, or I want to see a cardinal, or I want to see whatever it is for you that you want your guide to give you as a message, you can ask for. The same sign or sensation will appear repeatedly until you understand this is your guide's personal calling card and their way of building trust with you. Yeah, we're never alone. We have a whole team of people around us. Everyone does. Everyone walking this earth has their own team of angels and guides, right? We cannot forget that. Excuse me. Blue, throat chakra. Yeah. So remember not to be the human doing, but the human being. Remember to be truthful with yourself. Remember you've planted the seeds, okay? Remember this message is for those that are alone in life right now and those who are connected to a partner in life right now. This message is for everyone, right? Remember that you may have some sadness, but it will heal with time. Healing misunderstandings, right? Being there for someone else who may need you with that Three of Swords. And the Moon. Revelations that will make everything clear, right? Revelations that will make everything clear. Do some moon gazing. The moon's still beautiful, even though it's, it's going out of its full moon state. It's still beautiful. Connect with your moon. Listen to your intuition. Pay attention to the signs, right? And we just had that asking for a sign. What is the sign that you would like from your spirit guide? Ooh, the World. Yeah. This is what we can have, right? The World is also endings and beginnings. The World is a culmination of something that you've put into motion, right? And it's moving on to the next step, right? The next step they're saying is you learning to be in quiet contemplation, you learning to connect. The Tower, yep, that's change. Yeah, the Tower and the World. Those two very powerful cards, right? The Tower, something that comes in, unexpectedly, quickly, unexpectedly, changing something. Who knows? Maybe the next time you sit down to meditate, it will come so easily you won't even be able to believe it. You can ask your guides to help you with that. And then the Six of Wands, that's a small victory. Your victory may be over meditation, the Fool, new journey. I mean, this is all connected. This is all so connected. I mean, this is just, yeah. So here we have the blues and the purples again. So the World, this is some completion and new beginning, but this is completion that you feel good about, right? The Fool, brand new journey. You're starting from zero. New journey, a blue butterfly again. I have a feeling that this blue butterfly thing means something to someone because they have pointed it out over and over and over to me, this blue butterfly. All right. So in between the World, the culmination of something, the ending of something, and the Fool, new beginning, we have Tower. A Tower moment is not necessarily bad. It's change. Change is always good, right? Something that you believed, maybe you believed you couldn't meditate and all of a sudden you can. They keep giving me that about meditating and finding your way, finding what works for you to be in quiet contemplation. And then the Six of Wands. This is victory. Sixes are harmony. Wands are action and passion, right? So I really strongly feel like if some of you have been having a hard time meditating, if you give it a try, ask your guides to help you and show you how you can do it because it's different for everyone. Meditating is different for everyone. It's not doesn't look the same for any one person. Yeah, I've been in meditation groups before and it was fun and it was great. But this group that I was in when I was lived in Brunswick, Maine, and I went to Bath, Maine, I think it was once a month maybe. And we all went and we sat and sometimes we did silent, sometimes we had guided, sometimes we just had music. And you know what? Afterwards, we would all talk about our experience during meditation and it was never the same for any of us. Each of us had our own experience while we were doing that. So remember, meditation for me isn't going to look the same as it is for anyone else, and the same for you. The way that you meditate isn't going to look the same. So ask your guides to help you figure that out, right? Ask your guides to help you see how you can do it. Prosperity. Nice. Frogs. Prosperity. This is the Magical Times Empowerment cards by Jody Bergsma. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind. It sure does. Right. So with our seeds that we've planted, right, prosperity isn't just money. Prosperity is feeling good about your home, your job, your relationships. Prosperity is an overall feeling of good, right? You can prosper with work, certainly, right? With projects that you're doing, art you're creating, music you're creating, poems you're writing. Oh my gosh, okay. Destiny and journey. Oh, that's so funny because this journey card almost flipped over, but it didn't, and then it came out in the end, and it actually flew out of the deck. So, yeah. Focus on the positive. All of us can find positivity in something in our lives. All of us, all of us, all of us. Destiny. More blue and green coming out. Blue and green. Acknowledge your mission. Align with your purpose. You have gifts to share with the world. The dolphin. Beautiful. Pyramid, spheres, circles, dolphins. And remember, you have gifts to share with the world. What was that? You have love to give was one of the channeled or automatic writing messages that came out. Journey. Focus on how far you have come, not how far you have to go. This is being in the moment, right? Being in the moment. You will find help in unexpected places. Being in the moment. I feel really strongly that there's something to do with getting quiet or quieting your mind or not being the human doing. I don't know why they keep giving me that, right? Just try it. Let me know how it goes. Try it. Let me know in the comments if you have been unable to meditate previously, but you found a way to do it. I would love to hear from you. And again, if you would like a free reading, go over to that video giveaway. Snow leopard, self-reliance. Snow leopard, self-reliance. Self-reliance. Anything else from the animals? Thank you, Justin and Landau. Those are two of my guides. Landau is a hawk. Cat, independent. Okay, self-reliance and independent. Wow. Okay. And as I'm in more blue, right? Blue and gray, bluish gray. It's just these colors. So what they're giving me and telling me now is you don't need to have goals related to another person, that you have everything within you that you need. Your destiny, your journey, right, is all inside of you. That you don't need to rely on somebody else's spirit, what's the word? Somebody else's, the way that they do it. I don't have the words. Don't try to do it the same as someone else, okay? Don't try to, it's good to have mentors and look up to people, but your journey is yours. The steps that you have to take, thank you, Spirit. The steps that you have to take or you're going to take in your journey are not going to look like other people's. Did they take that? Oh, they took that class, so I'm going to do that. Oh, they did this kind of reading, so I'm going to do that. Oh, they got certified in this, so I'm going to do that. Those are somebody else's, right? You need to remember that your guides and your spirits are with you and they are handling your path with you. I can't believe the blues and green. As I look back, it's like this one red card here or two, and everything else is blues, greens, purples. Okay, let me read the cards now. Snow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Well, we need to be solitary a little bit more, right? Integrity is important for your best outcome, right? Not trying to be someone else or being goal-oriented. Remember the postcard, how it was saying to let go of the goal. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Yeah, that's being quiet, connecting with your guides. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Yeah, this is also about being a human being and not a human doing, right? Wow, spirit. Cat, independent. You are a natural healer. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd, right? Life supports you in every way. Intuition coming up twice here. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Your intuition is strong. Guys, just tune in, right? Tune in somehow, however you want to do it. No judgment at all. Just see how you can tune in. Get a drum. The drum that I got was like 20 bucks. I think it was $23, right? This little handheld drum. This is great for meditating, right? My singing bowl, my husband gave it to me as a gift. It's not, a crystal. I'm going to do it. So if you have earbuds in, turn it down right now or lift them out of your ears. Yeah. Okay, Lisa. Yeah. See? If I can do that, you can. But just something. Or you can get another loud sound. You can get a pair of these, which I just got. Right? It's going to be a little bit loud. I'll keep it away from the microphone. I did it a little bit softly. You can do any of those things to help you meditate, right? You can listen to water, nature sounds, anything that will help you connect more deeply, okay? I can't go over this whole reading because there is a lot here. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed and you like this style of message and reading, please think about subscribing. It really does help me. Please like the video if you've watched it to the end, because that will help it go around YouTube and help to get this beautiful message out to more people. I thank you so much. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.